If you're in a corporate training role, one of the best things you can do to not only impact the business but support your learners is adopt a layered learning approach. All too often, either the organization or the trainer kind of falls into doing training the same way every single time. Every time there's a training need, people are being pulled offline and taken into a classroom or virtual training session. And there are many, many other ways to deliver knowledge inside the organization. The nice thing with the layered learning approach is it allows you to scale the learning to the particular need. The topic and the material and the content likely going to be the same at all of these different levels, but you pick the response based on the need of what you're trying to accomplish. So in other words, if you're just trying to raise awareness, you'll be at the lower end of this pyramid. You might just do a quick explainer video or a nicely written email with links to internal resources, maybe a drip campaign inside a Slack or Teams channel. If you have a need to have a full-blown response because you have deeply embedded behaviors that need to change, or you're trying to build skills from scratch, then you might need the full-blown instructor-led program. But there's lots of little layers in between. Maybe you do a quick standalone subject, just a quick 1 hour thing, because that's what's needed for that particular topic. You may have structured work experience that's built into your onboarding or your ongoing development programs, but that is, again, scaled based on need. One of the other benefits of a layered learning approach is it allows you to repurpose content. So that quick explainer video could show up in a drip campaign. It could be part of an e-learning module. It could show up in a video library that people are using during their structured work experience. And then it's part of an overarching activity in a larger classroom-based training in an instructor-led session. The third benefit of layered learning is it allows you to balance the training response with the disruption to operations. As trainers, we should always be thinking about what is the impact of this training on day-to-day operations. Sometimes you have to pull people offline for a long period of time to learn a thing. Totally normal. But sometimes the right response is more targeted, so you're not disrupting day-to-day operations of the business. That's where maybe a targeted e-learning module or a self-study guide with links to a couple existing videos on a SharePoint with a quick exercise that somebody completes and then sends to their manager so that the manager and the individual can talk through it maybe makes a little more sense. The real beauty of a layered learning approach is it allows you to truly partner with the leadership of your company. It allows you to come to the table with a whole series of different responses based on the actual need at hand. It also allows you to support your learners at a deeper level. Learners don't always want to go into a classroom for a full-blown training response. As much as we love doing that, it's not always the right thing for the learner. And the more you give learning tools that actually meet the needs of your people, the more likely they are to access those trainings in the future.